All right, back at it. It's Dr. Lavell. We're going to talk about supplementation for IBS. We mentioned a few things in the last video with colostrum, and the other one I like is GI stability from standard process. Next thing we're going to do is this thing called weed, seed, and feed. What is it? So what we're going to do is we're going to weed out the bad bacteria, we're going to seed it with good bacteria, and then we're going to feed that good bacteria. So weed, seed, and feed. The analogy I like to use with patients is if I had grass seed in my hand, and we went and we took that and threw it on the ground, is that grass seed going to grow, say, on concrete? No. Or on carpet? No. You have to have the right environment. So the environment is very key. What kind of environment does your gut flora like to have? Interestingly enough, it's a slightly acidic environment. That's why your GI tract is generally acidic. But doc, I thought you said I had to be alkaline. You do have to be alkaline in your blood, but not in your tube. So your tube, as we talk about from your mouth to your anus, you need to have a little bit of acidity in there. So that's the role of stomach acid to help that. What if you're deficient? What do you do there? Well, you can supplement. Many of you are familiar with using apple cider vinegar. That's a wonderful thing you can consider to do. You know, a tablespoon with a little bit of distilled water, a little bit of lemon. You can even use a little bit of honey with that. Drink that down. It's a wonderful thing. I like to use pill forms of things like that to acidify the GI tract. I use some different products. I use Xypan from Standard Process. I'll use some other things as well to acidify the GI tract. But those are your best things, apple cider vinegar. I like the capsules because it's not hard on your teeth, because the apple cider vinegar can be a little hard on the enamel. If you do drink it, which is just fine, just make sure you rinse your mouth out with water to protect your teeth. But we want to change the environment. So things flourish best and do best when they're in an acidic environment. What do the bad bacteria like? They like an alkaline environment. What's the number one thing to create an alkaline environment? Too much sugar. So hey, lay off the sugar if you got some GI problems, because it's only making it worse, even though it tastes good. So if you like what you're hearing, stay tuned to the next part. Follow us on Instagram and Facebook.